podcasting.
Jesus. I almost want to do like vocal warm-ups, but that's not a thing.
Do you want to? We can talk a little bit if that's gonna help. Just get your vocal cords warmed up.
Nah, they feel warm. They feel toasty.
Roasty toasty. I don't think your vocal cords are supposed to feel heat. Is a thing, by the way.
Am I doing it wrong?
Probably.
Oh, fuck.
Give me one quick sec. Sorry, I just need to fix something in my background.
Oh boy. Oh, the secrets. Boy, and now I'm alone to entertain the audience with. Entertaining the audience, and then also Endeavorance when he edits this episode later. I'll just sip this and remember to turn it not label out until they pay me.
I am back.
Hey, welcome back. Did you fix the globe thing?
I did not. Well, which globe thing? Wait.
The thing where the globe was in the background that I posted in the bonus episode, and you were like, "It's an automatic."
Oh, wait, no, I wanted to talk about that. I've got it right here.
You did?
Okay, this is my world building prop now.
Is this your signal? Instead of the crowbar, you're just gonna tape a mic to that?
I'm not gonna tape a mic to it, but I'm gonna be like holding with it and playing with it. And I ordered 2 more. I ordered one that is a sort of like you know like that really famous photo of the Earth, like in its entirety. It's like the first photo. It's like the first photo that was taken of Earth in its entirety. It's like the blue marble.
Like
I think is the name of it.
Of the Earth.
It's like it's a really famous space photo of Earth. I think it's called blue marble, and it's just basically like a really high res, pretty picture of the Earth with like clouds and everything. And so I got one that's like that, as opposed to just like this map. And then I got one that's of the constellations. So it's like a globe, but it shows the constellations in the sky. And they're all this like cool fushigi ball.
Infomercials were so weird back in.
I miss infomercials. That's the only thing I miss from having TV.
Really? There would be an infomercial for a fucking vacuum, and Endeavorance would just be 2 inches away from his screen.
I'm there. I am so fucking there. For a while in high school, I was like trying to wake up early before school and like run on the treadmill. And the only thing that was like available to watch that was like on at the time, because there was like a TV right in front of the treadmill that I guess my parents had, and so I would like turn on the TV, and the only thing that was on was like infomercials, and so I would just get on the treadmill and spend like half an hour running while watching Billy Mays tell me everything I need to know about this like new variant of OxyClean. Or there was one that I loved. It was like the jaw horse. Oh my god, the jaw horse. It's like a sawhorse,
hold on,
but with a jaw. Oh my god, it's got a clamp. We're supposed to do a podcast.
Jaw horse sounds like something that would be on our OnlyFans, and I can't wrap my mind around how quite yet, but once I get it figured out, I'll let you know so we can film that.
Good. Okay.
And oh, fuck's sake. Immediately someone from my real job that definitely exists is like, are you available for a call? I will be in half an hour. Unfortunately. It sucks being important.
I'm so happy right now. Like,
what?
Just watching you.
You're
be
happy
like,
watching me be a corporate slave?
I'm happy watching you vocalize your frustration. the way you just talked in response to this person. It was very validating for me that I'm not the only one. I mean, I'm assuming most people do this, but when I would get a message from somebody at work, I'd be like, I don't care what your message is. Fuck you.
Yeah,
There's no reason you should be bugging me right now. Yep.
Everyone keeps telling me to quit my job, and every day I get closer and closer to it.
I was
financial ruin.
Before my job title was officially senior engineer, I was already doing that bullshit, and I think the only reason I got the promotion to senior was because of like, I was one of the few people that wasn't running away from that. I should have run away from that. Like, I should never have like.
Welcome back to the Atlas Loom, a podcast about complaining about the corporate world. My name is Diana, and Endeavorance got out a long time ago, thank God. I will say, and I'm gonna put this in the bonus episode because I feel like people don't quite realize how content creation actually works. When it comes to being a full-time content creator, there's maybe the top 1% of content creators who can actually do that. The people who are full-time and sustainable and doing it well have first of all, insane amounts of followers, insane careers. Usually they have their own company or something on the side that they're working on that provides income outside of just what you see. So like a lot of people in our space, the TTRPG world, they're also on Start Playing. They are, professional dungeon masters on the side. They have started their own company. They've made their own rule system. They're making their own source books, things that we don't always see. Either that or they're married and they have someone else bringing in income as well, or something else related to having 5 roommates or family living with with them. You can't just exist as a full-time content creator by yourself easily. It's really fucking difficult. So when people always ask me on my stream, they're like, oh, Diana, you're not a full-time content creator yet? I'm like, I am so far from being a full-time content creator. All of us are. It's not really, it's not easy.
I mean, I definitely understand and feel that. I didn't go full-time until I was absolutely certain that I was going to be able to, like, give myself the space to try. Mm-hmm. So, like, I get that. We should probably start. I want to talk about so many things, but we should really record a podcast, huh?
Hello, World Weavers, and welcome back to another episode of the Atlas Loom, an exploration of world building for tabletop and beyond. My name is Diana Faye, better known as Diana the Rose, and joining me, as always, is Endeavorance. Yep, that's right, we have taken the concept of two white men with a microphone and replaced one of them with a Latina woman. Look at us, we are trailblazing. How's it going, Dev?
I'm just glad that I could finally be a Latino woman. That's all I ever wanted to be, and I have finally reached peak form. That's all I'm saying, and I'm just glad to be the diversity hire here, really.
I'm so proud of you. How was your Day of the Dead?
It was bony.
This episode, we're going to be talking... Jesus. For what it's worth, I also have no idea what goes on in Day of the Dead either.
Well, hold on. Okay, there's a really fucking good game, by the way. So, already off topic, there's a really good game that anybody listening here would probably enjoy. It's called Skull. It is... You can buy it, but you also don't need to purchase the game. You can play it at any bar if you get a sufficient number of coasters. Because, like, when you buy the game, it is, like, its pieces are all coasters anyway. It is essentially a, like, bluffing poker-style game. You have a set of coasters. Most of them have roses. One of them has a skull. And you're trying to put down put your coasters on the table face down, one at a time. And then eventually people can make a bet as to how many roses they think they can find on the table without hitting a skull. And so you have to watch every other player put their coasters face down. You don't into like a stack, basically. You don't know if they put down a rose on the top, if they put down a skull on the top, if you don't know if there's a skull that's like halfway down their stack. But you have to make an assertion. I think that I can uncover 5 roses. And then the next person, they have to either bet 6 or they have to drop out. Do they think that they can find more roses, or are they folding? Once everybody else folds, that person then has to make up. They have to like actually like flip over all the coasters until they find either enough roses to meet their bet, or they hit a skull and the game is they lose the point. If they actually do it, they get a point. First person to 2 points wins. It's an extremely good, just like sitting at a bar, sitting at a table, playing this. It's a really, really easy game to prep and learn and play. And you can get nice and drunk while playing it and yell at each other a lot. Because it's all about bluffing and being like, I didn't put a skull on top.
Dude, any game you can get drunk playing is my favorite instantly. Yeah. Not a sponsor, by the way, but
yeah,
Skull,
and I'm probably
if you're
cut
interested.
that whole thing from the episode because that's not going to be the first thing
so we don't
that
get yelled at
in this episode.
Yeah.
You know, diversity of the hosts of this show aside, what we're here to talk about today, and I'm so excited about this. This is going to go off the rails. We want to talk to you about thievery and lying, more or less general charlataning. Charlatarianism?
Yeah, I've known a couple Charlottes in my life.
I've known a good Charlotte. No one here is going to be able to just jump in and make every single thing from absolute scratch, just completely net new with no reused concepts whatsoever. Even if you tried, you would probably accidentally reuse a concept. But what if you intentionally reused some concepts? That's what we're going to talk about today. How to lie, how to cheat, how to steal, and how to do that in a way that won't get you then excommunicated from like the entirety of the TTRPG community, because don't plagiarize. On the outset, don't plagiarize. Plagiarism, bad. We're not doing plagiarism here. We're taking inspiration.
So for example, if I wanted to take like a movie plot and make it into a D&D quest, like a major quest line for my characters. For instance, Endeavorance, name a movie. Go on. I believe in you.
The Princess Bride.
Can you name a movie I've seen?
You haven't seen The Princess Bride?
Look.
Wait, hold on. I am not the kind of person that that gets upset with you about not having consumed a certain type of media. That ain't me. I have not seen so many things, and I will probably never see them. Diana.
Okay, yep.
This is the one thing.
Okay.
This is like the one thing.
Yeah, I've been told so many things are the one thing, though.
No, but this is the one. It's The Princess Bride. It is iconic, like fun time fantasy adventure, like most quotable freaking movie. You are in a fantasy TTRPG space.
Oh, just wait, buddy. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings either.
But you know Lord of the Rings shit, right?
No.
It's inherently, you know Lord of the Rings. What's the name of the world that Lord of the Rings takes place in?
It's Middle Earth, isn't it?
Yes. See, you know Lord of the Rings stuff.
Okay,
you know,
cool.
like Lord of the Rings is so deeply rooted in just the general zeitgeist of the space that we're in. You probably know more about it than
zeitgeist.
You think you do. Good ass word.
Great word.
But the fact that there exists a movie out there with Andre the Giant saying, "Anybody want a peanut?" and you haven't watched it, what are you doing?
It's from 1987.
So?
No wonder I haven't seen it. It's like twice as old as I am.
It's not like a period piece. It's not like it's from the it came out in the 80s, but it's a relevant movie. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know. I'll get off of this. It is one of the most enjoyable films I can actually think of. Anyway.
Just like
what's
at
a movie
all?
you've seen? I don't fucking know. How about Cars 2? Is that better?
Okay, but can you name a movie I've seen?
I actually haven't seen any of the Cars movies.
At all?
How about...
Have you ridden the ride at Disneyland?
I haven't been to Disneyland in like forever. I genuinely can't remember the last time I was at Disneyland. What's a fucking movie? Oh my god.
This is great.
The
This
Grudge?
is fantastic. Can you name a movie I've seen though?
Saw?
I read the script. I never saw the movie.
I'm
fine.
trying to
I don't know
give
what
you-
anything looks.
I'm trying to
this
give
is
you
great.
specifically
this
horror
This went
now.
exactly how I expected it to.
Hold on. No, we're gonna get there. This is important. What's a movie? Okay. This is an old one still, but I feel like it's a given. The Wizard of Oz.
Can you name a movie I've seen though?
What the fuck, Diana? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I don't think I know the basic premise. I haven't.
What movies have you seen, Diana?
I've seen John Wick like a billion times,
Okay,
and that was
John
where
Wick.
I was gonna take. Okay, thank you. I take any opportunity to turn my content into me talking about John Wick. John Wick, right? Fucking fantastic movie. Amazing set of them. They're all good. We don't talk about the second one as much, but it's still good. Take any movie you want and break it down into the basic skeleton of its plot. John Wick, right? John Wick himself, his wife is dead, his dog is dead. He goes on this big quest for revenge that takes him across basically the connections of the secret society of assassins. Amazing movie. My God, I need to watch those movies again. Now, boiling that down, the basic premise is man goes on revenge mission, kills a bunch of people, ends up on the brink of death, but still victorious.
Sounds like my college experience, yeah.
On the brink of death, but still victorious. It should be the name of our next podcast.
Welcome to On the Brink of Death, but Still Victorious. An exploration of lethality.
I would watch that, actually. That sounds really fucking cool.
Actually, yeah.
So that's the basic premise, right? That's the skeleton. That's your roadmap. Along the way, you have a couple different pieces that are kind of peripheral. You have a secret society of assassins. You have someone who is wronged. You have the entire overarching concept of revenge. But it's like absolute revenge. It's not limited to just the person who killed his dog. It's extended to everyone who helps that person or has ever helped that person, right? That in and of itself is a set of really good components for a story. And you can kind of start like tweaking them a little bit. You can swap them out. Maybe instead of this character of this grand assassin, the world's best assassin being the good guy, maybe for your story for D&D or whatever game you're running, you make him the bad guy. He's the antagonist. Maybe his revenge plot is something that your party is setting out to stop. But along the way, they discover the reason that he's on this revenge quest is because it's such an important thing to him in his life, Along the way, when we watch the movie, we realize that the dog was the last remaining piece of what John Wick saw as his humanity. God, that dog was so cute. My God, what a way to start a movie. Oh. Damn. God, I gotta watch that again. Why would I watch The Princess Bride when I can watch my favorite movie
'Cause The Princess Bride is
for the
so good.
billionth time?